Well, yes, we have Dr. Adetokunbo Pearse, who is now the director, let me get that right, he's the director of admin in the Southwest for the SDP. You've jumped from PDP to the SDP.
Yes, I have.
Why did you do that?
Well, every time I have spoken about politics, I've always said that for me, what I'm looking for is a party that has the clear ideology, full commitment to restructuring Nigeria, that a structural readjustment of this country is essential for progress, for peace, and for economic development. And I find that the Social Democratic Party has that entrenched in its constitution, and the other parties do not. Therefore, I am where I've always wanted to be, and where I think Nigerians should go, so that we can have progress in this country for once.
Have they won major elections at a national level?
Oh, yes. You remember, this is the same SDP...
of old?
Of old, the same one.
We're talking about in recent days.
Well, you know, the recent times, it's been the PDP that shackled the SDP with the death of MKO Abiola, and many governors won the election under the auspices of this SDP. Therefore, it's a very valid party. The constitution remains the same. That is committed to social development, free health care, free education up to secondary school level. These are key issues that we need to have in Nigeria. Most of these other parties talk they're going to do well, but they don't have any clear ideology. The Social Democratic Party has it.
Let's bring you to this call now for younger aspirants to lead the line in 2019. We know so many things that, well, since the president is here, he's indicated interest to run again. We just heard Dr. Mahalu say, look, the president he feels he can do it. So do you think that all of this call for a younger person to lead the line is justified? I mean, it's since the president has a right.
Of course.
Where does that call sit?
Well, the president has the legal right in a democracy to run, but he does not have the moral right. He does not have the moral right because he has failed this nation so badly.
How?
Every economic indices shows that economically we are in a serious depression. Direct foreign investment has gone down. The GDP of this country is the lowest it's been in 25 years. Stock market has gone down drastically. The day President Buhari announced he was going for re-election, stock market virtually crashed in Nigeria. It went down by 150 billion naira.
But you also remember that the foreign reserves have also gone up. Inflation is dropping down. Agriculture has also improved.
Inflation is dropping down after going up dramatically.
And we're inching out of recession.
We have inflation at 14% now. It used to be at 18%. But going from 0 to 5 is still failed. This president has failed the economy.
Okay, let me understand two things.
The weakness of the Nigerian currency.
Just a minute. Is it about
360 to $1 is the lowest
let me
it's
put
ever
this
been
in,
in
Dr.
history.
Pearse. Now,
and it's translating
in line
into
with respect to
across the country.
That call for a younger person to come through.
Yes.
Is it about his age, or are you talking about the government now?
No.
Are they connected?
The issue of younger person, let me address that directly. First, it is more of the health. That's most important, in my opinion. If an older person wants to run, you have a Donald Trump who is in his 70s. How good is your health? President Buhari, in my opinion, the reason why I feel he doesn't have the moral right to run is that his health has not been good. Even now, he's only working to rule.
No, but
he doesn't go to the office.
Special advisor has come out to say that the president's health is in perfect condition and no Nigerians need not worry.
Well, we have evidence that he's a sick man.
You have evidence? You've seen the doctor's report?
Well, how many?
What kind of evidence do you have?
The time he has been on the job, he has been sick most of the time.
Do you have an evidence that the president is sick?
Not now. We're talking about his history. He was sick for most of the time.
But he has come out of hospital. As a matter of fact, this is where he went to. He went to London to have a medical treatment. Sure. And he got back to the country, hale and hearty. And we got those reports and releases from his special advisor on media that the Mr. President is working.
Doing the minimum he can, working from home, not being able to go to the office.
Hold on. Before then, he left the country, got medical treatment,
Sure.
came back to the country, asserted by his doctors
Sure.
that Mr. President is good to go.
Sure.
And he has resumed and has carried out his constitutional duties as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And if you do not have a proof that says otherwise, then perhaps we'll leave it.
Well, you can leave it at that, but I'm saying that my own evaluation is that the president came back, he's well. How well? He has been working from home. He has not been going to the office. They claim that rats ate up his furniture. I've never heard anything so stupid, so ridiculous. He has been working the minimum. The media has been covering his efforts. President speaks for 10 minutes, they will hail him.
So what's the SDP? What's the SDP bringing to the table?
But let us talk about
what is the SDP bringing to the table? Do you have a younger man that will run as president?
This is what SDP is bringing to the table.
Do you have somebody that is younger that is running for president? Say 35 years old.
This is part of why SDP is the only party that can help this country at this point in its history. Entrenched in the constitution of the SDP is the issue of youth involvement. All of us older people, 60 and above, even 58, going to 60 and above, you work as members of the party. But for elected office, it must be young and vibrant people.
Do you have such people?
Oh, in the SDP, you're not going to find an old man like the Buhari or Atiku, any of those people. Whether PDP...
You won't?
Or no, for president. Our president is going to be a younger man, a woman. Our elected officials to the Assembly, to the National Assembly, Senate, they're going to be younger people.
Okay, Dr. Pearse,
lively,
if I could jump in.
But experienced,
because you say
people.
SDP has an ideology, yes, and SDP is coming, SDP should be the party we should look forward to. But look, in recent times, the members of your party that people know have only been appointed. They've not been elected in office. Professor Jerry Garner, Professor Adeniro, some of the people that your party know. How many of them have really won elections?
Those people are managing the party.
So who are the key persons in the party who have won elections?
It doesn't matter. This is the point. Look at the people who have won elections. These are the corrupt people we are trying to get rid of. But so we need new people who are coming in, and they're going to be prepared, they're going to be supported by these older people that you mentioned.
If I may come here, Dr. Pearse.
Yes.
You've, again, that question of ideology.
Yes.
The people you're saying they are managing the party. These people are coming from the older parties. They're coming from PDP, they're coming from APC, they're coming from other parties. Where you say those parties have not served this nation well. And the SDP should be the alternative. That's what you say.
Yes.
Right? You say you have a different ideology, but these people were part of those that, as you say, destroyed the nation. So why would you expect these same people to manage the party of the young people, as you say?
Those parties, the PDP, the APC, never had the ideology of restructuring. The point I'm making is this. Part of the reason why many of such people, Jerry Garner, left the PDP to come to the SDP is precisely because this ideology is lacking in the party of PDP, which is the reason why I myself have left.
So the ideology of the SDP is restructuring?
Is committed to structural restructuring, by which we mean that geopolitical restructuring, a lot of the recommendations of the 2014 confab, for instance, Northwest cannot have in that geopolitical zone, 7 states, and the Southeast, 5 states. What the conference is recommending is equal number of states, 9 per state, per geopolitical zone. That's one example. Talk about fiscal restructuring, whereby the states, because from the devolution of powers, the states will now have direct access to their mineral resources, natural resources. They do not need support of the federal government to negotiate deals with foreign investors.
We need to go
These
to
are the kinds of things we're talking about.